Good morning, everyone. Kansas Sports HQ here, episode 66. Sheldon, Sean, how are you guys this morning?
We're vibing, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally got internet back at the house. I can
Ew.
watch TV.
We did deadlift today, and we worked out.
Oh, deadlifts?
I did.
You did deadlift? Sheldon doesn't do deadlift.
I did deadlifts. I did like up to 3 something.
It's 335. You got 335.
Yeah, I did it.
How's
It was more than
how's
that.
the
It's
forearm
335.
feeling on that grip then?
100.
Yeah. Hundreds on each side.
So that's 245, and then 2 plates or 1 plate. You did 1 plate. So
one plate. And
and
25.
then 25. Yeah. So you got
And-
385.
You freaking liar.
I
Trying
got-
to make me look weak on our podcast.
I got 500. So
Yeah, that's normal. I was closer to 400 than 330.
sorry, I forgot you did that last one.
That's funny.
Still got it.
I just did so much more reps, so much more weight. I just
Well, duh.
I'm actually like my frontal lobe is
there's 10 years difference there.
Yeah.
When you hit 35, you'll know why.
Yeah, we'll be counting at that point.
I mean, I'm at 35. I'll be deadlifting 700 pounds.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know
it.
about that.
We'll see.
Get that. I just need to have a few kids and get that dad strength going, and then we're
Then you get your
I
upper
mean-
body strength in
I mean,
there.
yeah.
Dad's strength is real.
Yeah.
Dad's strength is real.
I don't have it right now.
That's good.
So,
Cold down there this
so we're
morning.
going to roundtable this one. Hot topic this morning is Belichick did not get a first ballot Hall of Fame entry. Only got 40 of 50
So-
votes.
No, he didn't
with-
get to
well,
40.
first
he didn't get to 40.
No, you have to get to 40 to be able to get it. And he
So
didn't get to 40.
and the reasoning behind all of that is a little sad because the two writers who did not vote for him said that they worried about Deflategate. They were both 12 years old, and it still impacts them today.
Why are they writing? They were 12 years old during Deflategate, so what are they, 18 now?
Yeah, that can't be right.
Dude, that's just what they said.
Where did you see this?
Twitter.
Deflategate was what, 2016?
Twitter is what I saw.
Or 21 maybe? Maybe.
I just don't. I mean, the
It's a
dude
young
has
writer.
8 rings and didn't make the Hall of
crap, I
Fame
bet.
conversation for the first ballot. I don't even know. Like, how do you feel about that?
How do you, like, what else makes you make it?
So
Maybe
as a coach.
how long do you have to be out of football to be voted in as a judge?
5 years. 5 years is when it starts.
It hasn't been 5 years. For Belichick, it's been 3.
I don't know the rules on that side of it. I know as
Because-
a player,
MLB, I think, is 5 years. Could be wrong.
Jesse, our loyal listener, says Ballogate.
Ballotgate.
Ballotgate, my bad. Put a space in there next time, Jesse.
What? It's one word. You can't.
I can't read that very well this morning. But yeah, I don't understand why he wouldn't even get in there. I mean,
This is his resume as a head coach. Super Bowl wins 6. Super Bowl
It's not bad.
appearances 9.
It's not bad.
Playoff wins 31.
It's not bad.
Playoff appearances 19.
Pretty good.
How does that work though?
Playoff appearances 19. Playoff wins 31. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, because you have to
Checks out.
appear in the playoffs and then you win more playoff
because
games.
of the game.
Yeah.
I figured that would be more. Sorry. Most divisional championships 17. Not good enough to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Not
Like
good.
what?
Hold on, check.
What is the
Like, what
is the resume? So
what
there's
is it?
50 total voters. Is that what
There's
it is?
50. You got to get 40 out of 50. I know that for a fact, but I don't know how the
So if
ballots go.
so that means 12 people didn't vote for him.
Belichick shockingly fell short out of the 40 out of the 50 needed.
So he needed 50.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, he's
No, you
not
needed
in.
40 out of the 50. You need 40.
You need 40 out of the 50
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
He's an 8-time world champion, 6 as a head coach. So he's
Yeah.
actually
I
been on
mean,
staffs for more.
just crazy.
333 total wins, 302 regular season wins, 31 playoff wins. Like, what?
Yeah.
So no one's getting into the Hall of Fame. Why
Uh,
is anybody before him in the Hall of Fame?
That's what I mean. Like, I bet there's not a coach.
Are they just mad that he's dating some 26-year-old right now?
There's not a coach who
maybe
because
because she would wear his jacket on stage?
I'm trying to see if there's. I don't know. That's all it's saying right now, at least on X. That's just wild to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't say anything on there about anything other, but
So no one's ever making it.
I guess they just don't want to. I mean, but there's coaches in the Hall of Fame. There's got to be.
Yeah, Lombardi's in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, there's.
Tom Landry's in the Hall of Fame.
So how many Super Bowls did they have?
Joe Madden's in the Hall of Fame.
How many Super Bowls?
1.
Like like what?
Don Shula, I think, is in the Hall.
Like he's the most winning. I'm pretty sure he's
Mike
the most winning
Shanahan,
coach
he's
of
in the
all
Hall of
time.
Fame. Let's look it up. Hall of Fame coaches, wins, all that stuff.
Like, what is the where? How do you?
Mike Tomlin's going to make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would do that. It's just kind of I don't know. People it's kind of like some of those baseball debates, who deserves to be in the Hall of Fame and who doesn't.
29 head coaches are in the Hall of Fame.
That's not very many.
So George Hollis, founder coach of the Bears, 6-time NFL champion. Curly Lambeau, founder coach of the Packers, 6-time NFL champion. Don Shula, NFL's winningest coach, only undefeated season, 1972. Tom Landry, 20 consecutive winning seasons with the Cowboys. Chuck Noll, Steelers. He had 4 Super Bowl titles in the 70s. Vince Lombardi, iconic Packers coach, won first 2 Super Bowls. Bill Walsh, San Francisco 49ers West Coast offense architect, also had a lot of Super Bowls. Paul Brown founded the Browns and Bengals. Modernized game film usage, so good for him, I guess. Joe Gibbs won 3 Super Bowls with 3 different QBs in Washington. That's pretty good. Only 3 coaches were first ballot. Tom Landry, Chuck Noll, and Don Shula.
Wow.
Bill Belichick was eligible for the first time in 2026 and was not voted in on the first ballot.
Shame on those writers.
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, it's the only thing that I think you can obviously wrap your head around is like they're trying to make a statement of like, oh,
Cheater.
he cheated.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know.
In some aspect.
Bill Belichick. Somebody pulls his blood records and he's got on steroids.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't just blows my mind.
Even if you have flatter footballs, obviously
it was minus 13 degrees. Of course the pressure would be down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a Patriots fan, so whatever.
And how you pin that on him anyway, I have no idea.
No, because the NFL certifies every football.
Wait, so is Sean Payton never going to make the Hall of Fame because he had bounties out for players?
There better not be another coach ever getting put into the Hall of Fame at this point. Like, might as well close the hall altogether. Coaches are done. Because we ain't seeing somebody catch that dude.
Bill Cowher's in the Tony Dungy's in the Hall of Fame.
It's going to be a while. I mean, Andy Reid's going to be the closest thing to him, and I don't think Andy Reid's got enough years left.
Jimmy Johnson's in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know.
Reid would have to go on a 5-year
Bill Parcells.
run.
Dick Vermeil's in the Hall of Fame.
He's higher than all these guys statistically.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand.
It's wild.
Yeah, what you said there was another
third most regular season wins in NFL history, the most Super Bowls by any individual. However, he will not do so. Okay, I skipped a line there, but he trails only Don Shula and George Hollis in terms of regular season victories.
Yeah.
31-13 in the playoffs. It's over.
That's crazy.
66%. Almost 75%.
Yeah.
Not a Hall of Famer, though.
Not a Hall of Famer.
Got to be at 80%.
One of the only sticking points in any potential debate about Belichick's Hall of Fame credentials would be his record without Brady. He has coached 9 full seasons without Brady, as well as the majority of the 2008 season and a handful of other games across their 20 years together. Belichick's squads have posted a combined record of 84 and 103 in games that Brady did not start, including the postseason.
So you're weighing that against his first ballot?
Yeah, he also drafted him.
That's ridiculous.
He constructed a whole team around him.
Yeah.
a pure dynasty for 10, 15 years.
Honestly, when you're a defensive-minded coach like Belichick, making the correct decision at quarterback so you can be like, well, there's my offensive coordinator quarterback right there.
Right.
Then you still have to make the right hires. Like this is I mean, you can't put that like that is a huge success that Bill Belichick got Brady and then stuck with him and helped develop him all those years, whether he was completely hands-on or not.
So my question, Mike McCarthy, did he draft Aaron Rodgers?
Yes, I believe he
Did
was
he go
there.
to a Super Bowl with a quarterback he drafted?
Yes.
Did he have a great winning record with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback? So let's look at it that way. Like
Or Andy Reid and Mahomes.
Yeah, you purposefully draft your quarterback and then you're weighed against that. You had 9 years as a head coach without him, and come on now. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I mean,
Yeah, I don't. I just try to look at it from the other side. Like, what do you get to gain by not letting this guy get in?
right.
Like, what's the sticking point here? Like what?
I mean,
how many of these writers, and this is what
When
also
does it not become about what they did in totality
this is what also
compared
ticks me
to
off
one thing?
with writers voting in stuff. And I guess like in a way you're like, well, at least writers are the impartial thing. They're not.
No way.
All of them
No
have their
chance.
teams they write for, their networks they write for, and they all have their different things. Like you can't. It's just the same thing with baseball, man.
All media is controlled.
How many of these people played this sport at a high level?
probably zero.
Like all of these 50 writers, did any of them play in the NFL? I mean, maybe if I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like same thing with like the Baseball Writers Association. How many of these people played? And you're like, well, journalism, a profession too. Yeah, dude, you watch sports. I'm sorry, like
You can be a statistician and
So,
really
like,
love the game, but can you really write about anything other than the numbers you see?
Having some feel and some salve about like what it actually is. That's the disconnection.
You're telling me that
like it's not.
how many good quarterbacks have been more talented than Brady, but because they were in the wrong system,
Oh,
or
probably.
or because they had the wrong coach,
Yep.
the wrong fit, didn't work out. Thousands.
Yeah.
I'm like Tom Brady was a 5th round draft pick for a reason. He
6th.
wasn't, or 6th round draft pick for a reason. He wasn't super talented. Now he worked his butt off and he was a student of the game and
He got better and better.
He
obviously
became the elite.
Yeah, and his mind probably processed way faster than any quarterback today, obviously.
and
Not
that's
faster than
that's
Brock
what
Purdy.
carried him in general was his decision making,
Yeah.
the understanding of scheme,
And
making the
Timing.
right decisions, and
deflating
time.
footballs.
Yeah, like I don't know. If you put
and look,
50 athletes in this
also-
room, no matter what their sport,
also
there ain't no way that dude
something
get in.
has to be said for the team, like you said, the team that Belichick was able to put around Brady. Because Tom
Yeah,
Brady is obviously the GOAT, right? He's won the most championships. He's had the most wins.
by this
Has a ton of
knowledge
MVPs.
or logistics, he ain't gonna get
Yeah,
in
so are you
either.
going to hold Tom Brady against him because he had Belichick as a head
Exactly,
coach?
Yeah. Well, if Bill can't get in.
Because
why
guess what?
should
How many
Tom?
close games did the Patriots not only win because of like a last second field goal, because of Vinatieri, because of defense just helping out? Because like there's a lot
Oh,
of
hey, newsflash! It's a team sport.
a lot of playoff wins that Tom Brady did not perform very well until he
Well,
absolutely needed to the most.
Yeah,
And just
look at
saying
that
how many questionable
every year.
calls bailed out the Patriots too. So
Sure. I mean,
Tuck
different.
rule.
If Aaron Rodgers had the Patriots defense at any point in his
Chris-
career,
calling
he
Chris
would
Jones on the
he would
rough
have
end
like
pass.
a Super Bowl
11
ring.
Super Bowl. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you look at this, like what you just read had nothing defense, nothing team related outside of one singular player, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And that if they're evaluating that based on only having Tom Brady, then shame on you.
Ridiculous.
For shame.
If you put 50 quarterbacks in that voting, it would be a 50-0 that he's a Hall of Fame guy. You know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
put 50 football players in that,
Yeah.
they would all
just
it's obvious. Like it's not even remotely debatable. Like I don't even understand how you could debate it.
you can't.
Like it's just
Like it's
it's some scholastic
undoubtedly, he is a first ballot
nerd that's
Hall of
been
Fame coach.
diving into his bag of closets in there where he's crying about he's lost. You know what I mean? Like, he's just
They just
He's
look
not.
at his bag.
Put it this way: he's not a New England Patriots fan. He's
Oh,
not
no.
a
No,
Bill
he's
Belichick
probably,
fan. A
Chiefs
Bills
or
fan.
yeah, like a
Steelers fan.
Bills fan. Yeah, he's
Dolphins
probably
fan.
like a dead Bills fan.
Dolphins, the Dolphins fan who, during Tom Brady's career, that last Dolphins game they always played and somehow either lost or was super close, even though
It's
the
magic.
Dolphins didn't even deserve to be in the playoffs. Those kind of things. I mean, you look at some of that stuff, and of course, those people have their favorites.
The Mahomes run did start because of that Dolphins and Miami game. That was when it started. You guys remember that when they did the Gronk was on defense for whatever stupid reason, and then they had like a Hail Mary that they did the whole fumble Rooski like 4 times, and next thing you know, the Dolphins scored and win and sent the Chiefs.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
good time. Thank
no,
you. It's magic.
That was the passing of the torch from Brady over to Mahomes.
yeah, that just
Yeah, I was always hoping that actually happened in the playoffs, but it didn't.
Yeah,
before it happened before.
Well, they beat him in the regular season, and then Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers and beat
Yeah.
Mahomes again.
Yeah.
Whooped
I
him.
mean, just put out his pure dominance. Just hey, one last time. Here we go.
that dude, man,
Just
he's unreal.
yeah. So now I
And Brock
guess
Purdy
let's
said-
roll into roll into Tom Brady. Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Well, yeah.
Watch them say, "Oh, deflate gate," second time.
How do you? Oh, how does he get held to a different standard? Oh well,
So
this guy.
Well,
Can't
can't he even go Hall of Fame-ish with being an owner of a team?
Good question. I don't know.
Maybe he's on the roster like Sean is, just hidden, a hidden gem.
I don't know. If
Who
anybody
knows,
could
yeah.
come back and play right now, I would put my money on him.
True,
I'd say that.
true.
He's a freak.
You don't think Matty Ice could do it?
No,
Okay.
no way.
Phillip Rivers did.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, if
Which he
Phillip Rivers
reset-
can do it.
With
Tom
him
Brady
co-
will probably come back and win in the playoffs again.
With him coming back, he reset his Hall of Fame opportunities because
Oh,
he would have been on the ballot this year, but he came back, so it resets the 5 years.
So he's gonna wait again.
Yep. You said there was something else you wanted to chat about. What you got?
Oh yeah, they were sitting in one of our group chats today. They were talking about how Banana Ball is going to start trying to solve the youth sports problem, which is really like youth baseball. So they're going to try and do like Banana Ball tournaments, like for youth, basically.
How would that solve the youth sports problem?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Is it going to be a
But-
draft? I mean, how are they?
Let me see if this so you can hear this. Hold on.
They're paying literally to go watch the tournament, paying for parking. It's $1 billion industry. I could care less about that. There's a problem. I think about when we were kids, we could just go out and play. It's affordable. We go out in the backyard, we go play, we go to the field, we can play. Banana Ball is supposed to be accessible. It's supposed to be fun. Parents don't even look forward to it anymore. I want to create something where parents are fired up to take their kids to go play Banana Ball because it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's exciting. We watch these kids. They're doing trick plays. My 7-year-old, he loves it. We're watching them. They're doing walk-ups. There's a huge opportunity for us there. And I believe that's probably one of the next big things that we can change the game with. But it's got to take step by step ferociously to get there. It's hard right now to do what we do. How much time and effort did you guys put into those tournaments? The first one, you're signing for hours.
The rest just kind of goes whatever.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so now
I don't think that solves any problem.
me and my brother in that chat, and both of it, we were just like, yeah, dude, my kids aren't going to play Globetrotter baseball, dog. Like it,
No.
like we actually want to,
That's not addressing the issue.
not even remotely.
A lot of issues are now, and
We talk about it a lot.
a lot of issues are spawning because of this like banana ball obsession.
Well, it's just like a mockery to the sport in general.
Don't
If
get
you're
me-
trying to compete,
Don't get me wrong. Like, kudos to that guy. Banana ball is
it's massive.
phenomenal
Oh,
idea,
yeah, it's
especially with the ridiculous attention spans we have these days because of nobody can sit still for a baseball game, so they need
Instant
the players
gratification.
frickin' doing TikTok dances on the field before going up,
Yeah.
and dancing on the field in between plays, and it's because a generation of parents didn't tell their kids to go outside and be patient sometimes and enjoy something that takes a little bit more time than 5 seconds, and make their kids stick it out past T-ball or past a little and so the kid can really feel and learn the game for himself a little bit more than just running around and being bored out in right field. And so he saw a need in the market and he executed it perfectly. It's exploding and it's a fun thing for kids to go and watch. But to think that like these little they had one in Goddard recently, they put on their own kind of little
Yeah, they asked
banana
us to
bowl.
put a team in.
Yeah, I was asked to play in it and I was like, no. Appreciate the offer, but no. And
Is
it's
that
like
because you can't twerk before you throw a pitch or anything? What?
I wouldn't. I just don't. I love baseball too much to do something like that. I don't know, and it's nothing against the people who do it. Like if it's a fun thing, sure, but like you're not gonna fix youth sports, youth baseball by doing banana ball tournaments and just making them cheap. These kids, they're wearing all this
Yeah.
stuff. Like you're
Flair,
still, you're still
they're merched up.
making money off this stuff, and they all want to do these walk-ups. I think walk-up songs for youth baseball is dumb. Like I don't know, like all this other stuff. Like just play the game of baseball.
It's all on an app too, so they all have to abide by a certain app because
Dude.
it's in the rules
I don't
now.
know. It just you trying to fix baseball by something that's not baseball isn't going to fix baseball. I don't know. That's what fixes youth baseball is good coaches who care about development and care that more about that than spending money to go 6 hours away and compete in the Cal Ripken Babe Ruth tournament in Arkansas.
That's right.
Just for a ring. Like that's what fixes you. It starts with coaching and it starts with parent culture not forcing their kids to make baseball their life and just make it a fun thing for 4 to 6 months out of the year tops. It doesn't have to be a year-round thing. You want to get better at it year-round and do that, sure, but you don't have to be playing games 9 months out of the year to go to college someday. Trust me. I played 2 months out of the year for my whole entire
Summertime.
life.
Yeah.
I played 2 months out of the year for my whole entire life, and I still made it to college. No, I wasn't good, but like I made it to college.
You
And a
wanna
lot of
make
these
it
kids
fun.
are going to get burnt out before they even get to that.
You want to
that
do a
point.
weekend thing where you're just going to go and play to just have fun with your buddies. Like you would play kickball or dodgeball.
Wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball. Yeah, like all of those things. Like that. This is where I categorize that in my brain. Like this is a recreational fun thing. Have fun.
Yeah.
It's not
enjoy it.
baseball.
It's
But
like
don't call it baseball.
Yeah, don't call it
'cause it's not
baseball.
we're not competing, and they're not. I guess they're calling it banana ball. But the reality of it is like if you think that's going to fix our competition problem,
no.
because the part of that video is like, oh, it's too expensive. They're not having fun. They're not this. But, dude, guys,
Guess what's easy? Guess what's easy to say? No, I don't want to go to that tournament. Charge my
Like,
parents
nobody's
fees. for-
putting a gun to your head.
That's
to do
pretty
this.
easy.
Like,
That's pretty easy to just say, no, I don't want to go
right.
6 hours away every weekend or 2 hours away every weekend.
Right.
I'm going to stay local. I'm going to play some of the same teams and I'm going to get my team better so they can move up and be better at the next level.
Right.
And I'm going to focus on development. I'm going to focus on them learning how to play baseball, not swinging the bat as hard as they can or throwing as hard as they can. I just want them to be better at baseball. I want to make them better athletes because that's what makes them better at baseball.
You should really make them do like walk-up songs because dancing.
You know
on
what?
the
That's
field,
what makes it fun. That's what makes it
dancing
fun.
is actually
Let's put Cardi B on for a bunch of
Yes.
11-year-olds so they can all twerk and make noises in the
edited
dugout.
noises.
Oh my
the
gosh,
edited version.
dude! Like it's just too. It's I every single year I just get. I mean, obviously I get older every single year. Everybody does, but I also just get more and more like old head baseball guy out there,
Yes.
which I'm fine with.
You want to
I'm
know what
fine
my
with.
walk-up song was?
Yeah.
What?
The Bare Necessities.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Look for the. Yeah, dude. I would. Just,
And then you just
yeah, man. And then I
and then
strike
you just
out.
slam your bat down and punch
No.
somebody in the mouth because you're so.
No, never.
Everybody see that clip yesterday?
You're gonna see all these if it explodes, which I'm sure it will, because there's more idiots out there than there is common sense people. And so you're going to have all of these teams and all these things put together with these,
It sounds like
kids
a
that
great
aren't
family reunion
trying.
event.
They're
Yeah.
fine.
Get your family together, go
Yeah,
play some banana
play
ball.
it for fun, but sports aren't for everyone. Like I don't know where we've gotten to as a society where we just think that everybody's going to be an athlete.
Or
You're
where we
not, like, and that's the
this
reality of
this
it.
And
Like,
this
the
is
and the
also
reward. And the reward. Here's your participation
yeah, like,
trophy.
dude, not everybody gets to do it. Like, you have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be willing to do the stuff. And guess what? You're going to fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. And learning to deal with that is a part of maturity and growing up and having the discipline to stick it out. This type of stuff just puts this massive like band-aid on that to where it's like, oh, don't worry about it. Just go back out and dance. Like, just go bounce around and like have fun with it. Because then they start to think, "Oh, well, it's not a big deal that I just let my team down and I have 6 errors in this game and, whatever, whatever, whatever." Like, the harsh reality is of competitive sports is there is self-accountability that you are a part of the success of a team. You need to do your job if you wanna be able to play at a high level.
Well, my job on a banana ball roster is to, dance.
It's wild that that's where we're going with
well,
with what
and
it is.
it's this constant cycle in the world where we have to cater to everybody's needs instead
Oh,
of just okay, if you don't like it, don't do it. If you if we I don't need to keep changing. This is what pisses me off. It's like we just keep changing baseball to fit modern day standards.
Look at
Look,
basketball.
oh, basketball sucks. Um, not the sport. I mean the NBA. Really, that's what I meant.
Shoot.
But and then NIL is also ruining college basketball too. But whatever. And as we move forward, we just keep changing baseball. It's we got to make the game shorter, man. 20 minutes shorter, man. That's a huge difference. And then you're paying more. By the way, people who go to games, you're paying higher ticket prices for shorter
less.
games.
Yeah.
So, and then the time you get to drink beer at the ballpark gets shorter every year. It seems.
Sure. I mean, they cut it off at the middle of the seventh inning now instead of the.
We're done in the 3rd inning, Miss
It'll
Nate.
be like, yeah, they'll charge you even more for a can of beer or a cup of beer or whatever, a drink, and then keep shortening the time you get to.
Yep.
Get to actually. But like a baseball game should be an experience. Let's stop trying to change it to fit the needs of people who might watch it on TV.
Right.
Like, let's cater to the people who actually want to go to the ballpark and enjoy a game.
A traditional game.
It's like, I know there's like been certain changes always throughout time. Like in in the 60s, they shorten or they lengthen the mound back or something like what, and then shave the mound down, because the pitchers were just too good. It was too overpowering. And then, steroids came in and
Juiced baseball.
then they made juice base. Like there's little changes here and there that whatever, and they didn't need to do, but they did it anyway, which whatever, but the pitch clock and the bigger bases, because we need bigger bases now because that'll up the stolen bases, and then the pickoff rule so things can go smoother. Just
how many mound visits you can take.
how many mound visits you could take so we can keep the game moving. It's like
I think
everybody loves a good not everybody, but I think every baseball fan loves a good 4.5-hour playoff baseball game. That's legit. And then all the fans
but
in
everybody
in the
complains
stadium.
that there's not enough home runs.
Yeah, there's too many.
I'm just saying, like, if you enjoy traditional baseball, maybe banana ball isn't for you. It is the Cirque du Soleil of baseball or banana ball because its own event. It's its own.
What we're saying is that you're not going to fix youth baseball with banana balls.
Right. No, I agree. I mean,
No, I mean,
bass backwards.
Yeah, the notion is cool. Like, cool. Like, you want to provide something fun for kids. I'm all about that. You want to provide something that's whatever. But to get on this, high and mighty horse of like, you're going to go solve this world problem. That's where I'm like, wait a minute here. Like, what? Like, hold on, dude. Like, you want to have fun recreational things that everybody can be a part of?
Sure.
Great. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always going to be in support of keeping kids active and doing more things and having those types and styles of things. But talking about how youth travel ball is too expensive and we spend too much money and kids aren't having fun and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to do this instead and we're going to solve this problem. It's like, wait, it's just like trying to convince a bunch of ding dongs, like, like, no, those two things they're not even the same things. Like,
I mean, you're still going to pay to get in.
Sure, and I'm sure that the tournaments will be fun for some time, but the reality is unless Banana Ball's gonna start cutting scholarships for college programs, I don't give a shit.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
like, I mean,
we're going to have the Banana Ball National Championship.
And that's great for
that'll evolve
entertainment
down the road.
That stuff's all cool, but the reality of that is like these are two very, very different things. Baseball should not be in the same conversation, nor should any other sport really, because it's just it's a mockery of what the actual sports are and how because college sports especially, these are the things that change these athletes' lives. Like and you have to pay the price of admission, which is
hard work,
dedication, doing it for your whole life, like being bought into a system, like trying to figure all the things out, right? Like you're not going to get it by going and playing banana ball tournaments and having funs and dancing and riding your bat like it's a horse and, flipping and rolling around and like, just stuff like that. Like it's just not.
I mean, they're
not the same.
You look at Globetrotter basketball. Now we have banana
baseball.
There's pretty much banana baseball. Nobody's doing that with football. So
flag football.
Yeah. Well, flag football is at least
it's growing in a competitive way now,
taking more serious. Yeah,
and then
who's gonna watch it? But
who's gonna create the circus act in a football game? Did you know before you sack the quarterback, you got to wiggle?
Hold on, they did lingerie football, indoor football, so that was kind of the same thing.
I don't know.
Same as what?
As like an entertainment type style.
Yeah, mostly because it was women in lingerie.
100%.
They were.
I'm sure somebody watched.
Oh,
I didn't, but I just knew that it was a thing.
Yeah, I did not.
You watched.
I see the highlights.
Tune in every game.
I couldn't tell you.
Come on, Stacy.
Was that like
he's betting on it?
Oh man, I don't want to bring this conversation back up since you just posted it. But was that like a WWE thing like that they were involved in?
Sport. It's a real sport.
Yeah,
real wrestling.
No, I'm talking about where they invested in that business structure with your lingerie football or whatever. Because wasn't Vince McMahon involved in the XFL for a long time?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the
For a few years.
XFL? I remember that, but I don't remember what it was. Like, was it just
Extreme
indoor football?
Football league? I don't remember what it was.
No, it was outdoor.
Was it fighting and stuff?
No, it was just
I don't know.
Just another football league.
Where's the circus act for hockey?
Hockey, I mean this with the utmost respect, is a circus act.
Yeah,
it's just incredible. Like just being on skates, moving that quick and having to hit a puck, and that's incredible.
Those guys are phenomenal athletes.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, top of the top. Freaks, dude. It's crazy what they can do. But yeah, I don't know. It's just watching that, like my guys that we were talking to about that, everybody's like, what the hell? Like what? But I mean, I look at it from the teacher's kind of lens, like
the purposeful.
Well, it's just obviously Ashley was a teacher, so you just you see all these kids and just this entitlement and just I just know where that's gonna go, and next thing you know, you're gonna have these. I don't know. I don't think it's going to solve any type of problem. Number one, but then number two, like I just hope that it doesn't hurt the sport long term either, because then you got this confliction, between kids who want to put in the work and actually play the sport the right way and try to make it and do the whole things, which I don't think it could ever replace that. But who knows? Kids in this day and age are not smart. So,
hey, on the Newswire, Todd Monken was just hired as the head coach for the Browns. He's an ex-Ravens OC.
Yep, couldn't tell you I know who that is.
Yeah, no.
Todd
he was
Monken.
the ex-Ravens OC.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, couldn't get Lamar a championship.
So the Browns thing.
Yeah.
We all just know the Browns always make the right hire, the right decision at QB, right decision at GM.
You guys think Deshaun's going to come back this year?
You know, this
or
he could be. This could
is
be
he
his
healthy
year.
this year?
Well, I think he's been healthy.
No,
No, he was hurt.
he was hurt. He
was
had that torn ACL, and then he tore it again during rehab.
He was hurt.
No, for real.
So now we're going to
They're
have a quarterback competition.
They're going to keep him hurt so they can make money back on that contract for sure.
Well, I mean, they have a
Wasn't it $100 million guaranteed?
They have
It's $220 million guaranteed.
Oh,
I mean,
But
him sitting out for the entire season in 2025 gives them the 100% insurance back. For that year.
They're going to make money back off the more like it's like the same thing that happened with like Ellsbury and the Yankees when they signed him to the greatest contract in history. They won't want to spend money anymore, but they spent money on Jacoby Ellsbury 7 years, $170 million. Anyway, but
same with the Niners.
He basically just disappeared off the face of the earth. We don't know where he went. I think Yankees have a secret island where they just start stashing people who don't perform or are hurt all the time.
just like, hey, buddy, stay inside.
And then they're trying, and then there was a whole thing like they're trying to get insurance back on that contract to get the money back that they paid him. And then he was like, I think he's trying to take him to court because or something or another. It was a whole thing, but because he just basically didn't appear in a single game the last like 2 years of his contract or 3 maybe.
Huh.
Well, I mean, kind of the Brandon Ayuk thing, they voided out all of that stuff and they'll file their insurance, but it also because he was a max contract kind of guy in that situation, like the NFL gives you
What a dumb signing.
compensatory like picks and things like that. I mean,
I get the picks, but how do you? I don't know how you do this, so I have no idea.
So
how do you claim insurance on a deal that you made with someone?
Because it has to do with bodily injuries. You know, a good example would be
touchy-feely stuff. In Deshaun's case, probably
a good example would be
breaking
like
the wall.
Usain Bolt has multi-million-dollar contracts on his or multi-million-dollar insurance policies on his legs. So if he blew out his knee, he could cash in on that. Most NFL players actually have like an accidental clause.
I get like the
performers have it too.
Players
like
having it.
singers.
But how does
but it's a big insurance game on for the teams too. I mean,
I would say like the difference would be like so you have a non-fully guaranteed contract in the NFL, so there's incentives and that you have to hit to make up the full guarantee of it all. Like I'm assuming statistical, health, games played, playoff games played, all that stuff. And then if you did have a fully guaranteed contract, if you play out that contract, depending on what kind of liability is in there and stipulations or whatever, you play out that contract, you'll get the full guaranteed money year by year or week by week, however they get paid, you know.
Right.
But if you are not playing that full time, you're still getting paid. The player gets paid for that fully guaranteed money, but the team can take out some sort of policy on that contract if it's fully guaranteed, especially in case of injury, all that stuff. All the bull crap that insurance does,
and it only allows them to gain back up to 75% of the guaranteed money for that year. It's not it has to be a year-to-year situation because when the Niners cut Brandon Ayuk, they're going to be $100 million in the hole. Like it's dead space.
Yeah.
Like it's money spent, but they don't get any of that money back because, I mean, that's guaranteed. But their insurance-wise, based off of injury, yes, they will get.
It's not like they don't take it away from the player. The player will get his contract. It's just the insurance because you took out that policy and you probably paid for that policy somehow or some way or another.
But that's what I'm wondering. Like,
you get
what
that
is
money back.
What's that policy cost?
I don't know what that policy costs.
I got $100 million on you, and now I need an insurance policy on it.
His deal was $43 million a year or whatever it was. So I don't know what kind of policy you're paying each and every year, which also just opens that whole, like, when you're thinking about it, the amount of money it takes to run these.
Oh, good night.
Because there's no way you take, I would have to assume there's probably a certain threshold you have to reach in a contract to take out an assurance policy on it, unless because I don't know if as a team,
R&D.
and I don't know
What
if
you got
a
over there?
team
I
could
wanna- I'm learning.
do a insurance policy on every single player, especially on like a rookie deal. Would you take out insurance policy on a 5th-round draft pick?
Probably not. I would guess that it's $1 million plus,
Because
guys, but
especially
I don't
when
know.
if it's very lightly guaranteed and you don't end up having to pay that money anyway, you're not going to pay an insurance policy
All
on
right.
it. So
So NFL teams utilize specialized insurance policies often as key person coverage to protect against financial losses when star players with large contracts suffer season-ending injuries or illnesses. These policies, typically funded by the team rather than the league, can reimburse a significant portion of a player's salary and provide crucial salary cap relief for the following season. Purpose: to mitigate the financial impact of a high paid player missing significant time due to injury. Cap relief: if a player misses time with a cover injury, teams can receive insurance payouts that may offer salary cap credit for future seasons. Coverage structure often designed as key players insurance, where the team is both the owner and the beneficiary. Examples: the 49ers, the Cowboys, the Vikings, and Eagles all have insurance portions of massive contracts for like CeeDee Lamb, Nick Bosa.
Deshaun Watson.
He, sure.
I have a feeling
AJ Brown.
if you're offering somebody that much money, guaranteed money too. Browns are incredible. They're an incredible organization.
Yeah, I
Of-
want to play for the Browns.
Yeah, you're gonna get paid. You don't have to be good. They'll pay you. They'll ruin every good player that goes there.
NFL player insurance plan is a public knowledge thing. I'm looking through their policies.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, let me see.
PKT, public knowledge thing.
I'm going to
But-
take out a policy on Sean before he deadlifts, and then I'm going to get a kneecap, turn the cameras off, and then we're going to.
Make some
Yeah.
make some money back on your insurance.
We will insure Sean for 25 cents. Thank you.
25 cents per acre.
That's funny. Yeah, they have specific policies if you're on the pup list,
What
if
if you-
you're
what if you
injury
have-
reserve. Even the practice squad guys have a different level of insurance coverage than elite guys.
So what if you have 28 and counting sexual assault charges against you?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Can you get
say.
insurance on sexual assault charges?
I don't.
Is that a
Was he charged
that-
as a felon?
is that offered?
No, it ended up
Then-
being civil cases.
Then I don't have that answer. I'm not an insurance guy. I'm just reading. I
Might be a good business model for you. Yeah.
Oh, get into it, Sean.
Yeah. We are offering insurance. Buy it.
So
No
this
guarantees.
this insurance is
Basically, what insurance is anyway.
available
bad
to
might happen to
qualified
ya.
players and covered veterans based on a
You give me
7-year
money.
note.
I hold on to it.
Their minimum life insurance amount is $2 million. Let's
That's
see
wild.
here. You can only sign on one beneficiary upon if there were death involved.
Yeah, that was the whole Aaron Hernandez thing
Yeah,
with his daughter when he
often.
killed himself. So his daughter, and then there was a whole thing there.
Yeah, he listed his daughter as a beneficiary, which then she can't touch it until she's 18. So, but I mean, they went all over that place. So, max out of pocket expenses for a single player is $850 or $1,700 per family. Let's see here: unlimited lifetime health benefits, unlimited transplant benefits.
It's amazing. These players go broke so quick.
They have infertility treatments they
Oh
can
my
do,
gosh.
any physical therapy that's needed, hospice cares, x-rays, all of that is covered at minimal charge, home health care, any type of testing. So if they get picked for a test, they have to pay for the test. Yeah.
Mm.
Any mental health, zero deductible. So, any type of that. Substance abuse is there. You can just keep going down here, and then
Huh.
just
Very interesting. The cap's just
How do we get
it's
started
a
on this?
facade. Like,
Bill
that's all
Belichick.
that it is. Yeah.
I don't know how we went down that road other than the injury side of things, and
We're talking
The
about.
fact that you can do that, though, and then it impacts your next year's cap is crazy.
Oh, yeah, because the Browns hired that one guy.
Yeah.
How
We
we
went
got
down
here.
that. Yeah,
But
because
that's
they
just
make
wild.
they make great decisions.
They do. It's one of the finest ran
The
organizations.
NFL.
Sign me.
They're up to. Well, Sheldon, I
Insurance.
promise if you go try out, you might get to sign. You might get
know?
signed. At this rate, we all should become kickers
That'd
Be on the
fun.
practice squad. I'll be a practice squad guy for you.
because the minimum payment right now is $890,000 for a practice squad guy.
Yes.
Doesn't sound too
and
bad.
wealth.
After you're
It won't work.
After you're
I need
there for
more.
2 years, it's 1.4 mil a year. Yeah.
Odell Beckham said he's signed that $100 million contract. He's like, that's not generational wealth. Just think of all your expenses.
What about when Travis Hunter was at school in Colorado, said he was broke, only making $250K a year?
Yeah, man, you're just 250K just doesn't do it, man.
It's not enough.
It's just we're just so busy here playing our D1. We need more money. We need more money. So busy having everything catered to us and getting travel paid for and getting our school paid for, and we just need more money though.
It all goes back into that entitlement that could potentially bring some fun things for banana ball. Parents being entitled, kids being entitled.
Gosh, here we go.
We just roundabout it.
And the new 10-year-old transfer portal is out here.
So we're back on that topic again.
10U transfer portal. Here we go.
I think that's the post today, actually, is the high school transfer portal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, man.
We're putting it out.
Well, we scraped that topic a little bit with Garrett on Monday.
True.
About the two addresses.
True, we tried, and
Interesting.
then we noticed it was at an hour and 10.
Yeah, there was a couple things.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could have kept talking for another hour, probably.
Sure,
that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, go check it out, guys. Episode, what was that, 64?
Yes,
That was a good episode with Coach Haskins in here.
yeah. Baca's post is
Baca's
blowing
popping
up.
up.
I mean, my phone.
I've had so many kids like, oh yeah, I saw your podcast on there. I was like, oh yeah, was it the Baca clip? Sure enough,
Right.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
all
it was
those
just
all those
blowing
curve kids down there.
Yeah.
Follow that, and then
Curve Nation.
yeah, and then I was doing a lesson last night, and I heard a curve coach actually quote that clip when he said,
We're kind of big deal that the
I
podcast
was like,
is getting
hey,
quoted now.
yeah. The coach was
Yeah,
like,
they're-
yeah, these seniors here have 100% offer rate,
Yeah, we're getting
and I was like, oh.
it's a little bit
You
of
heard
local
that?
traction.
You saw that? You saw that off our clip?
shared in the coach's chat.
There's local
Guys, you
traction around
reference
here.
this up.
Reference this up in
Be able to
practice.
say this at the
I should've-
field.
I should have just popped in and be like, Kansas Sports HQ.
I'll be available after this lesson.
Copyright,
Yeah,
copyright,
sign
copyright.
anything for you. Yeah, no
Copyrighted your word. I don't think that's a thing. But.
Let's wrap it up. Let's go.
All right.
So
well,
what else can we talk about for another?
Just a good Wednesday
Carlos
roundup,
Beltran, Andrew
and
Jones.
all kinds of stuff.
Why is Kenny Lofton on the Hall of Fame?
Right. But my favorite player did make it in there.
Andrew Jones.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
Yeah. All right.
Beltran apparently can't be a manager, but can go into the Hall of Fame. Can't be a manager because he cheated, but can go into the Hall of Fame. Whatever.
Politics.
Ass backwards, man.
Yeah. All right, Sean, will you lead us in prayer as we shut her down?
Yes.
Thank you.
Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for getting us here safely. Pray for everyone coming off the long weekend, getting back in the swing of things. Have some patience, have some grace out there on the roads, out at work. I think just everybody coming back. Everybody thinks it's going to be hitting the ground running after, long weekends and stuff, and they probably actually are a little bit more impatient than usual. Just give us all a little patience, a little grace, and that we can kind of move forward and each day. I don't know where I'm going with this now, but I pray for Wichita, pray for all of our communities that we got teams in, pray for their safety, pray for just togetherness, being united, Lord, and I pray for the Dugans as well. They're going through some really tough stuff, so be with them. In your name I pray, Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Well, that's it for episode 66, Wild Range of roundtable topics. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us.